Right now, you are running on a treadmill that has been quietly sped up without your permission. You work harder, you earn more, you save carefully. And yet, the milestones your parents reached feel like they're sliding further away every single year. You are not imagining it. You are not failing. You have fallen into what economists privately call the invisible canyon, a mathematical trap where traditional financial advice actually guarantees you stay exactly where you are. In this video, we're going to show you the exact mechanics of this trap, why saving money alone is making you poorer, and the 3 automated moves that anyone on an average salary can make to finally escape it. And fair warning, the 3rd move is the one most people never hear about, because by the time most videos get there, they've already lost you. Stay with this one. Section 1. Here is the bitter truth that no one tells you when you open your first savings account. Saving money, traditional saving, locking it away in a bank on one aim is not protecting your wealth. In today's economy, it is slowly destroying it. There is a hidden thief that works silently, every single second, against anyone who keeps money sitting still. It is called inflation. When inflation runs at 8% and your bank pays you 4%, you are not breaking even. You are losing 4% of your purchasing power every year. A product that cost you $1,000 last year now costs $1,100. Your savings account cannot keep pace. No standard savings account can, but that is just the first layer of the trap. The second layer is far more dangerous. Section 2. The invisible canyon is the ever-widening gap between your income and the price of real assets. Your salary might climb 5% a year. That feels like progress. But real estate stocks and gold are moving at 20% a year, or more. The gap is not just growing, it is accelerating. And the people on the far side of that canyon are not smarter than you. They simply stepped onto a different system. To understand this, you need to understand 3 rules: the oar and the engine. Your salary is the oar on a boat. You can row hard every day and still cross an ocean incredibly slowly. Wealthy people have discovered that owning assets is the engine. The engine does the work while the oar rests. 2 kinds of inflation. Everyone knows about everyday inflation, the kind that raises the price of bread and petrol. But there is a second inflation that only affects assets: property, stocks, gold. That inflation is far higher. It raises the prices of the very things that could make you wealthy, pushing them out of reach each year you wait. Time versus leverage. An average worker sells their time once to earn money. That is linear income. 1 unit of time, 1 unit of pay. A wealthy person uses money to buy more time. Their assets generate income whether they are awake or asleep. That is leveraged income. The canyon is the distance between those 2 systems. Section 3. Now here is the good news. And it is genuinely good news. If you are on an average salary, your greatest weapon is not the amount of money you have. It is the accuracy of your system. Building wealth follows a formula that does not care about your starting balance. Wealth equals your surplus. Income minus expenses, multiplied by compound returns, multiplied by time. Of those 4 variables, time is the one that most people waste the longest. Human beings are emotional creatures. The moment a salary lands, the brain starts calculating what it could buy. This is not a character flaw. It is biology. The solution is to remove the decision entirely. When your salary arrives, an automatic transfer pulls your investment amount before you ever see it. It goes directly into an index fund or mutual fund. What remains is your living budget. You never choose to invest. The system invests for you. This is called paying yourself first, and it is the single habit that separates people who eventually build wealth from those who intend to, but never do. Most people say, when my salary doubles, I will start. That is the trap talking. If you cannot set aside $10 from 100, you will not set aside 10,000 from 100,000. The habit is built at any level. Section 4. To cross the canyon on a normal income, you need 3 pillars in place. Pillar 1, index funds and mutual funds. You do not need to watch stock tickers. You do not need to time markets. Index funds spread your money automatically across the top companies in an economy. Historically, over any 15-year period, markets have trended upward. You are not betting on one company. You are betting on the entire economy, which has never permanently failed. Pillar 2, dollar cost averaging. Nobody, not a single analyst, hedge fund, or algorithm, can consistently predict when the market will hit its lowest point. So stop trying. Invest a fixed amount on the same date every single month, regardless of what the market is doing. When the market drops, your fixed amount buys more shares. When the market rises, the shares you already own grow in value. Over time, this smooths out the volatility and builds a position that would have been impossible to construct by trying to time it. Pillar 3. Avoid lifestyle creep. This is the silent killer of middle-class wealth. Every time income rises, a raise, a bonus, a promotion, spending rises to match it. A bigger apartment, a better car, new subscriptions. Before the extra income is even processed, it has been committed. The rule is simple. When your income increases, route 70% of that increase directly into investments, not your existing investment. The increase. Live on the same lifestyle you had before. Let the canyon close. Section 5. Now we reach the part of this video where most people stop watching, because what comes next requires patience. And patience is the rarest financial skill. Here is the hidden secret about compounding. For the first 5 years, it will feel like almost nothing is happening. Your portfolio will grow slowly. You will look at the numbers and feel bored. You may even feel tempted to stop. Do not stop. Because somewhere around year 8 or 9, the graph changes shape. The returns begin generating their own returns. The engine, which has been warming up quietly, fires. By year 15, the numbers become genuinely surprising. The mathematics is straightforward. $300 a month, invested consistently at a 10% annual return. A conservative historical average for diversified index funds grows to over $500,000 in 30 years. Of that sum, you contributed roughly $100,000. The rest, over $400,000. Is your returns generating more returns? The magic number, the real finish line, is this. The moment your annual portfolio return equals your annual salary, you have crossed the canyon. You are no longer working for money. Money is working for you. You have built what the wealthy call a second salary, one that requires no commute, no performance review, no approval from anyone. The path across the invisible canyon is not complicated. It never was. It requires 3 things: a system that invests automatically before emotion interferes, 3 pillars that grow your position over time, and the discipline not to touch it when the graph looks boring. Today, not next month, not when your salary increases, open your bank account. Set up an automatic transfer to an index fund or mutual fund, even if it is a small amount. Start the clock. Your future self is on the other side of the canyon. The only variable is when you decide to cross. Now, one question for you in the comments. What is the one financial habit you wish you had started 5 years earlier? The answer might help someone else watching right now. Summary of all fixes applied. The Meghan Markle retention examples were deleted. They belong to a different niche entirely. The hook now opens with immediate emotional confirmation and a specific promise. The latex formula was converted to plain-spoken language, safe for TTS. The ASCII flowchart became a proper visual diagram. The stop here command was removed and replaced with a narrative beat. The 15% heading was renamed and its meaning properly explained. Section numbering was corrected throughout. The ending now includes an open-loop, comment-bait question for algorithmic retention. The voiceover tone stays cinematic throughout. Story first, not